Please
I
now.
never failed English ever. In my
Please
life.
now. Please now.
Take,
Please
It's
now.
okay,
Please
It's
now.
okay.
Please, please,
Eat.
please, please.
Let me.
Please now.
It's even only it's one chicken you've eaten since by now. It should be on the third. What is that here? I will remove this one from here. Oh yeah, let's go.
But this is not you are not the one anchoring this show. Sure, you know.
Maybe I should anchor the show safe. Because at this point, can I have the cards?
But these are not my questions
it's
now.
not too late. Let's because I mean, should I help? Should I help you?
Yeah, help me. Hi, my name is Similiolua Hassan, and this is The Smart Ones, brought to you by Exquisite TV. Now, on this show, we get to change the narrative about education. A lot of young people these days, a lot of kids these days don't see the need for education. They feel that education is a waste of time. I'm sure you must have heard this saying, education is a scam. And that is what this show is trying to change. Education is not a scam. I get to talk to celebrities from different walks of life, bankers, entertainers, people in agriculture, different walks of life, and then they get to tell you, it doesn't matter what it is that you want to do with your life, entertainment or any other sector in the economy, education is very important, all right? Formal, informal, whatever it is, education is important. Today on the show, I have my very good friend. She's a singer, a songwriter, an actor. She also said she is a director in the making. I can't wait to work, as a performer under her. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the one and only Ego Ihenacho. You want to sing for us? Sing something. I know a lot of people are watching, but please, just sing something.
This chicken is looking pretty good.
I'm sure it will be looking good when we start the show properly. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
How's it been with you?
Oh, fine.
Okay, so let's get into it. You're a singer, you're a songwriter. A lot of people know you more with Lagbaja. But on your own, how did the journey start?
I mean, it just started. These things, it's you really don't plan it. I didn't plan on becoming a singer or an actor or whatever in the entertainment or creative space. I didn't. I wanted to be a banker at one point. I wanted to be all those things that you feel in your
I wanted to be a pilot.
I wanted to be an astronaut at a point. Like I had everything. I went around, but I guess this gift is given for a reason, and you just find your way to it at a point in your life. So it just started like, okay, something to do while I was waiting to get into school.
Okay.
For that course that you wanted, and all that. So, and it was just interesting to me, doing something that I love and then earning money. It was new, it was exciting, and it's a blessing because a lot of people go through life, they don't even know what they're talented in, they don't even know what gifts they have. And to now discover those gifts or that gift and use it the way it's meant to be used, use it to earn a living, use it to bless people, is a blessing in itself. So that's just it.
Let's start from secondary school. You said while you were waiting to get into school and all of that, how was secondary school? Then you moved to university.
Secondary school was amazing.
What was it like back in your days?
It was very interesting. It was a balance of academics and social life.
So, which school?
Ikeja High School. Ikeja High School. I was a science student in school. And, I mean, we're young, so sorry. We used to look down on
Go ahead.
Commercial and arts students. We used to be like, and we were cool. Yeah, we were cool. I was laboratory prefect at that point. I was sort of like, I know books more that year.
So you were really a science student?
I was a science student. but then we would go out for events, like with other schools, Leeds, press day and all that. And we had that side that would groove and dance and, just have fun. So there was just a balance. It was so much fun for us. Like secondary school was really, it was a good time for me too.
You started out as a science student, and then at some point you...
Yeah, life, you're like, okay, maybe I don't want to be a doctor, maybe I don't, like, okay. And then they had all these subjects that you had to combine. And so like, okay, maybe if I do government and I do commerce, like, it was just crazy. So I did like a lot of combinations along the way. Yeah, so.
And then, here you are. On the smart ones, it's not be by mouth. You have to prove yourself. So we have questions drawn from the... Well, you don't turn your... Like look at the camera.
I'm even scared to look at... It's been a while. I'm not a young guest. So it's been a while. So you understand?
Don't forget, a lot of young girls are looking up to you right now. Yeah. No fold their hand, no going to fold their hand.
Okay.
So all these questions are drawn from all the, the times that you sat in the examination hall.
Maybe I should just start eating this chicken now.
Waiting now. Okay. So for every question you get right, I get to dip my chicken in, if you want to be good to me. Because I don't trust this one. This is a hot one. This is the danger zone.
No, this is the one. I'm not interested. This is the one for you.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
She said we should go. So, but every question you get wrong, you have to dip inside this. There's no... Are you ready? Okay, so you get to pick, and then I read out the question for you.
I get to pick.
You have to get 7 out of 10, and then you become our Smart Ones winner challenge.
Will I win
challenge
money?
Winner.
Will I win money?
Producer.
That's the motivation now. Okay, I get it. Okay.
Oh yeah. So 7 out of 10, become our winner. Yeah. This is your ring. I don't trust it. I don't trust this your ring. You're doing some things there. Okay. So first question, government.
Oh my God.
This should be easy for you.
No, okay.
The process by which political beliefs and values are transmitted from one generation to another is best known as political A, socialization, B, culture, C, training, D, decentralization.
Okay.
Are you sure?
I'm not sure, but...
Pick one. Maybe you are not scared of the... Take it. Oh, yeah. Are you sure?
Don't be asking me if I'm sure.
These questions are too easy for her. These questions are too easy for her. Yeah, so the answer is actually A, socialization. Oh yeah. I'm a man. That's why I'm a man. I'm doing it now. Don't come and beg me later.
Let's go there. It's not what I expect. I'm supposed to be like, this is not hot.
But it is. It is. I'm just trying to maintain some steez, man. Wait.
More cheap.
I'm trying to maintain some steez. No, seriously, it's hot. Like, I'm just trying to maintain some steez for my viewers out there. Okay, so you get to answer one question, and then we'll get back to you. Man.
This thing that just started.
I mean, I'm supposed to be. I should have known better.
Do like this.
Okay, one more question, and then we go back to you.
Okay.
I don't trust this your ring. This ring is doing something.
I meant to cook it.
Why are you guys like this? Literature in English.
I don't know. Did I mention literature? I did not mention literature. I don't know why people are putting literature, but just okay.
Yeah, but you are a literary person, right? Okay. So pick the odd item from the list below.
Okay.
A, night rain. B, things fall apart. C, Stanley meets Mutesa. D, nightfall in Soweto. Pick the odd item from the list below. A. Night Rain. B. Things Fall Apart. C. Stanley Meets Mutesa. D. Nightfall in Soweto.
I know Things Fall Apart. I know there. By Chinua Achebe, right?
Are you asking me?
No, I'm trying to
I'm
trying to sound very.
Oh yeah.
I have no idea what that question is about. I don't know if it's about the author, but let me say C.
C. Stanley Meets Mutesa. Final answer. My dear, it's the chicken.
What's that question?
Okay, yeah. So these are now Things Fall Apart is the odd one out because Things Fall Apart is prose. I believe the rest are poems.
Maybe?
Yeah. So
There's no way I would have known.
oh yeah, eat the chicken. Eat the chicken. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it.
What
oh yeah,
is it?
put it. Oh yeah.
Did I hold your hand?
But this is how I did my own.
Let me do it now.
Oh yeah, put it. Oh yeah.
See now you got your hand.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh yeah. No, she's trying to. No, I'm sure it's gonna come. Who's this? I'm sorry.
I'm not even going to drink anything.
Hey, Jesus. Oh, wow.
Next question. I'm not going to eat anything.
Okay, so
Drink anything rather.
So let's just go back to so after secondary school, Ikeja High School, university days.
Yeah, it wasn't immediate.
Okay.
It wasn't again because at that point I wanted to. Oh, this is entering small, but it's not. I will not defend me.
Don't take it. Let it settle in. Let it make it enter.
Just to clear my voice.
Are you sure?
So it wasn't immediate.
Okay.
It was like I said, at that point I had decided that I wanted to study French because I love French so much. And so I got admission for different courses, but there were courses I didn't want.
Okay.
Different schools. And I was really adamant. I really wanted to do that. So it took a while. And in that period I was working.
Okay.
Just trying to earn money and all that. And eventually, I went for a part-time course in LASU for public admin. But again, by that time, I had started music.
Okay. Professionally? Okay.
I started traveling. I started doing everything. Yeah, and I was like, right from secondary school, I had decided that I wasn't going to do a 9 to 5. At the end of secondary school, after all the whole, I wanted to be a banker thing, I'd gotten over that. And I was like, no, I'm not doing 9 to 5. I'm not, So at that point, that was what I wanted to do. And by the third year, we're traveling, we're going on tour and exams. I was like, you know what? I don't think I'm already working. I'm already, I think I got the amount of education that I needed at that time.
At the time.
I wish I had finished, though. I really do wish that I had finished. But at that time, life and stuff, and that was it.
So what was your first major show?
My first major show was a WHO show.
Wow.
Yeah.
What year was that?
That was 94.
Okay.
That was sometime in October, I think. I had just gone for, about 3 months before that, I had gone for the audition. What did they call it? Yeah, audition. I mean, yeah. And I didn't hear anything. And then a few months later, he just showed up at my house and was like, "Oh, we have a show, and the songs that you did your stuff with, let's just go." And I did it. I was nervous. But I did it. And after that, started getting shows. And a few years down the line, we started going on tour. It was just a very exciting life.
Wow. WHO at that age, at that time, that must have been a big deal.
It was somewhere in Ikoyi, I remember. Yeah.
Okay, so I know that it's because you haven't eaten this thing well, and I trust this thing. So let's go back. You say you had smart one. Let's go back to the questions now. Yeah, pick. Do your magic
But
again.
I've gotten only one.
Only one.
No,
one out of two.
This is disgraceful.
So one for me, one for you. Oh yeah.
Oh, sorry, I forgot. I thought I was.
Okay, economics. The monetary system that requires a double coincidence of wants is known as A, gold standard, B, barter system, C, commodity system, D, gold exchange standard, E, check system. This is taken from WAEC 1991.
I don't remember all these questions. So, I like the economics.
Oh yeah. The monetary system that requires a double coincidence of wants is known as A, gold standard, B, barter system, C, commodity system, D, gold exchange standard, E, check system.
Is that monetary? This is throwing me off. I'm tempted to say.
I mean, I'm sure they are all monetary systems, but you have
barter system, right?
What's your final answer?
Barter.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Final answer.
Oh, why you?
I mean, I like the chicken anyway, so I'm just gonna go. I like the chicken. I like the chicken. I like the chicken, but I can take. I like the chicken.
See, we need more pepper in this thing. Well, we need a hotter. We need
you want a hot one, I mean. You want to
like
change.
You want
to change the name of this show to something else.
Yes. I want something that you'll not be able to talk. You are still doing. Oh.
I'm the one anchoring the show. Why would you not want me to talk?
Because I don't want you to be asking me all these difficult questions.
No, I'm serious. This thing is.
It's
man, so you really eat pepper? I'm sorry.
You're drinking this. Hey.
Yeah. There's a reason why I'm not taking water. This will pull it down a little bit. Man.
Maybe I should come and be preparing this sauce for you. Nobody will survive.
Okay.
I guess I pick another.
Yeah, another question. Man, why?
Okay, let's go. So I got 2 now.
Yeah, 2 out of 3. Okay. But before we go on, quick shout out to Spicy Grills for putting this together. And okay, yeah. Also, if you're watching right now, if you get any of the questions she gets wrong, or you're part of the show, you get any of the questions, you get a prize money. All right. So keep watching the smart ones. This one is English. In the question below, fill the gap with the appropriate option. Every programming language and software package - limitations. Every programming language and software package - limitations. A, have its. B, have their. C, has its. D, has their. Every programming language and software package - limitations. Have its, have their, has its, has their. I mean, we've been speaking English since.
English is hard, bro. English is hard. I would say has its. Wait a minute. Can I say that?
Yeah.
Every programming language and software package has its.
Has its. But you like the chicken, right?
Oh my God.
Yeah, you can eat. Yeah.
Am I wrong?
You are right, but I mean, you like the chicken anyway. So yeah, eat the chicken. Eat the chicken.
On.
Eat the chicken.
If I'm right, why am I eating it?
Oh, yeah, please.
Don't confuse me.
Yeah, please eat the chicken.
Did I get it? Okay, I got it.
Yeah,
eat
you
the
got
chicken.
it. So the answer is has its. Every programming language and software package has its limitations. Please
I
now.
never failed English ever. In my life.
Please now. Please now.
Take,
Please
it's
now.
okay,
Please
take it.
now.
It's okay.
Please,
Eat,
please,
eat.
please, please.
Let me.
Please now.
It's even only it's one chicken you've eaten since by now. It should be on the third. What is that here? I will remove this one from here. Oh yeah, let's go.
But this is not you are not the one anchoring this show. Sure, you know.
Maybe I should anchor the show safe. Because at this point, can I have the cards?
But these are not my questions now.
It's not too late. Let's because I mean. Should I help? Should I help you?
Yeah, help me. This pepper is taking me somewhere. But I've had guests on this show, and I mean the way you are eating this pepper, man.
You entered the wrong place. You know that pepper.
You should start entering now. How did the meeting happen between you and Lagbaja? How did you guys meet? How did you guys start?
You see this one that did not send me. It's the one that is now.
Oh yeah. Let it enter.
Give me small water.
Okay, sorry.
Small.
Sorry.
It's not that it's peppering me. It's just that I'm not taking water today. I just remembered.
It's okay.
Water is good for you.
At least I'm not the only one drinking something. Oh yeah. So.
Okay.
You and Lagbaja. How did it happen?
I've been asked this question.
Yeah, but I need to know. I've not asked you personally.
I was, during one of those jobs that I was doing at that time while I was waiting to get into school. I was working at this furniture company. And then I have a friend, who we used to sing in his car, just make noise, in his car. And he came with Sonny Neji, Mr. Fantastic. Yeah, and he came to the office and he was like, oh, man, you should hear her sing, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, oh, really? Coincidentally, they were looking for the lady that was with them. At that point. It was Colors. It hadn't transformed to Lagbaja then. It was just Colors band, a cover band. And they were looking for a female singer who would just cover for their female vocalist at that point who had traveled. So I was just like, oh, stop, and then I think he went to tell him, and he came himself and at that point I was ill. So they just said, oh, there's a guy that came, Lagbaja. I said, who's Lagbaja? I never heard of him. I was like, who's that? And then he came back, and it's like, oh, I heard that you can sing. Can you come for, just let's hear what you have. And that was it. So I went, and that was how the whole journey started. And then by the time she came back, our voices just blended, and it was just two of us. And she's still my friend, till today. And she really helped me grow as a vocalist, helping me to face crowds because she was more experienced, taking me to her side shows, making me sing. So it was really cool. But our voices blended so well that they didn't want to let anybody go.
A lot of people know you more than her.
Well, after a while, she left.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so at the point, for a long time, I was the only female vocalist. And I was sort of upgraded from a background vocalist to a lead vocalist.
Okay.
So I think that was what... and for me, I always try to stand out. I always believe that no matter what you're doing, be the best. If you're a sweeper, be the best. If you're a cleaner, so no matter how small, in quotes, that role is, just give it your best.
And if you know how to eat pepper, know how to eat it well. I know.
You understand?
Of all the songs that you did with Lagbaja, which one is your favorite?
I
mean, I love Never Far Away.
Yeah, I love Never Far Away, but because I think I've heard and performed it so much, it's just one of those songs you just take for granted. It's there. My favorite song, one of them is, I wasn't even with the band when they recorded that song, which is Side by Side. It was I think it was the very first album. I think it was a Colors album, actually.
Okay.
And then Simple Yes or No. I like Simple Yes or No. I really like Simple Yes or No. And Side by Side. I
Okay.
get excited
When
whenever we start playing it on stage. I'm like, yes! You know, so I really love those songs.
Okay, you're still on to the smart ones. Today on the show, I have Ego Ihenacho.
I'm sorry. You have the smart one ego. That's how you.
No,
that's
you've
how you
not,
address me. I'm
wait.
sorry.
7 out of
Yeah,
10.
but so
Wait, how
funny.
far you've gone?
Come
wait,
on.
how many? Wait now. You've done only 3.
Out of 4.
3 out of 4.
I mean,
you are getting there. You are
okay.
not there yet. So let's go.
All
yeah,
right.
yeah. Pick one.
Okay, let's go with that one.
Okay. Economics.
Oh my God.
Which of the following situations can give rise to economic problems? Which of the following situations can give rise to economic problems? This is taken from UTME in 1992. A, unlimited human wants. B, wants of varying importance. I beg your pardon. C, limited means available for satisfying wants. D, means used in different ways. Which of the following situations can give rise to economic problems? Unlimited human wants, wants of varying importance, limited means available for satisfying wants, means used in different ways. Let me check my expo.
Can I limit it to 2? Can I use my
producer?
My magic. Can we just trim it?
Okay, so yeah, I can just give you this one.
The interpreter is confusing me. I don't know these questions.
It's just this one.
Okay.
But you said you are the smart one.
I am now. That's why I'm smart. That's why I'm. That's how.
So you can only for this question. Ciao. So I'm gonna give you one. I'm gonna give you one wrong one and one right one. Again, the question is, which of the following situations can give rise to economic problems? A, unlimited human wants. B, wants of varying importance. C, limited means available for satisfying wants. D, means used in different ways. So one wrong answer, one right answer.
Okay.
Means used in different ways, unlimited human wants. Silence.
Unlimited human wants.
Are you sure? I mean, you like eating the chicken anyway, but are you sure?
Yes.
Unlimited human wants.
I can't even tell it.
You know how Frank does his thing? We would have said, okay, let's go for a short break and all of that. But we don't have breaks here, so. Are you sure?
I'm very sure, Joe. Go away and eat the chicken.
Why are you putting it? But you know it's my wait. But you know it's my show. I can change the rules mid-show.
No, I'm sorry, you can't.
Okay, so the answer is actually unlimited human wants. I will eat.
I actually wanted to pick it at first, but I was like, it's like, I've wasted my.
Yeah, you've wasted it. So there's no more. Oh yeah, let me just take this one so that it doesn't look like.
What's the meaning of this?
Yes, now. It's not on the plate. It's on the plate now.
Oh yeah, they like.
Well, you know me. You know me from here, and you're doing me like this, Ego. It's not good though. It's not good.
At this point, I feel like I can do anything on this show.
Well, yeah. Pick one more question, and then because I have to ask you something. But pick.
Sorry.
Okay. What kind of why? Producer, all these questions are very simple for her. And she's showing us Pepe. Yeah,
literally.
Literally. English. In the question below, choose the option nearest in meaning to the words or phrases underlined. Nearest in meaning. Okay. The police ran the criminal to earth. Ran the criminal to earth is the underlined phrase. Choose the option nearest in meaning to the phrase underlined. The police ran the criminal to earth is the underlined phrase. Jailed him, knocked him down, discovered him, buried him. This is taken from UTME 1992. The police ran the criminal to earth. Option nearest in meaning. A, jailed him, knocked him down, discovered him, buried him. No more
I've
life.
heard that expression before. That's
Oh, okay.
But I will say, using my number 6, I would say knocked him down.
Knocked him down. Where is it now? Knocked him down. Final answer? Again, I mean, this final answer. My dear, it's the chicken. The answer is discovered him.
Really? Discovered him. Ran him. How does that?
Ran the criminal to earth. They discovered him.
We learn every day.
Yes, we do. So eat the chicken.
I'm not mad. I'm not angry.
Okay. I mean, this is nothing for you, right? You get to do this almost like every day. Okay, but while you're doing that, you and Lagbaja, you were a formidable team. No doubt about that. I mean, even some easy. I mean, you have water here. It's not a sign of weakness if you drink water. So, I mean, at some point, some people were thinking that maybe you guys had something in common and all of that. But at what point did you decide that, okay, it's time for me to move on? Sorry. Should we radio medic? It's getting there, Shebi. Very good. Take it easy. Take it easy. I understand.
It's hot. That's why it's not that.
It's hot. It's not hot. It's sure getting there. It's sure getting there. That's the most.
Okay, no, let me use this one.
Are you sure? So, at what point did you decide that I'm going to move on?
Sorry, what's the question again?
You and Lagbaja having been together for a long while and having, you were a successful team. So, at what point did you decide that, okay, let me move on, carve my own path?
It wasn't something that I thought of or I thought of for a long time.
Okay.
I think you mentioned something about us being an item or something. A lot of people thought that.
Yeah.
But no, we were not. I think it was just a point in my life where I just felt it's time to move on.
Okay.
I've done all I need to do in this space. I don't think I can top it. Not because I didn't have what it took at that point. But I just felt like, how these things happen? Like, you have that one song that is just like, are you sure? Or you do one thing and you want to do part 2 and you're actually like, are you sure? So I was like, and let me just create space for somebody else to come in and shine. I felt I'd done my bit there and I actually wanted to do my own stuff.
Okay.
And at the point I gave this interview some time ago, and I was taken out of context, and people were.
Okay.
I was asked if I missed being in a group and the whole touring and stuff, and I said that when I started doing things on my own, things were tough, and that's not having to think about money or being responsible for all these people made me miss
being with
a group where all I had to do was just do
Show
my
up
job and show up and just get my money. So of course it was taken out of context that she regrets. I don't regret not one bit, not one single bit. I just want to make that clear. I don't regret it at all. It's just something you miss, and I'm not ashamed to say that. I miss those times where the tour, being in the tour bus, being in a group, being the only girl in the group, So it was a nice time. It was tough at times, but but I just decided that at that point, that was what I needed to do, and it was like within 2 months, and I just talked to him about it, and he was supportive, and he's still very supportive, and that was it.
So, how did you get into acting? How easy was it?
I have always loved acting.
Okay.
I've always, like, when I was younger, I would stand in front of the mirror and reenact scenes like for hours. And just there talking to myself like one Ogbanji in the mirror. And then my mom would just be looking at me like, "Where is this child? What kind of, you know?" And I'll be there for hours, you know. So I sort of have an almost equal passion for both music and acting. I just had the opportunity to do music first. Yes. And I'd been, wanting to do acting. I wanted to, I did some stage. I did, just trying to get into, and I decided that, let me just face it for now. Let me just leave music. And I've been doing music for a long time. I just felt like, let me just rest from music and just explore acting. This other. And I'm loving it so far. Loving it.
Okay, let's get into the questions, and then, because we're getting towards the
So
end
I
of the
missed
show.
how many now? 2.
2 out of, so you have 5.
I have 5.
Yeah,
No, I sure have 5.
Wait, is it 5? Should be 4. Okay, yeah, so you have 4 out of.
Make this thing 8 now.
Okay, so yeah, I was gonna pick, but yeah, do the honors. Government. The founder and editor of the West African pilot was.
West African pilot. What?
Founder and editor of the West African pilot was. It was a newspaper back in the day. How about Macaulay, Ernest Okoli, Chief Obafemi Awolowo, Nnamdi Azikiwe, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. Founder and editor of the West African pilot was Herbert Macaulay, Ernest Okoli, Chief Obafemi Awolowo, Nnamdi Azikiwe, Dr.
I
Kwame
don't know,
Nkrumah.
but I'll just go with Chief Awolowo.
Okay, final answer, Chief Obafemi Awolowo. If you had picked Kwame Nkrumah, you would have been wrong. If you had picked Ernest Okoli, you would have been wrong. If you had picked Herbert Macaulay, you would have been wrong. If you had picked Nnamdi Azikiwe, you would have been right.
Oh, no!
So the answer is Nnamdi Azikiwe, founder and editor of the West African pilot. Again, this is taken from WAEC, 1991.
I don't know where you're getting this your question. This is not the WAEC that.
Oh yeah, eat the chicken, eat the chicken, eat the chicken.
It's not as if I'm complaining about the chicken itself.
Yeah, I know.
It's quite.
Shall eat the chicken.
Let me tell you how gangster I am.
Yeah.
I can be doing that. I'm just be eating this chicken and just be
answering be eating it now. Oh yeah, so you have 3 more.
Oh yeah, bring it on.
Okay, let me. I should choose for you.
Oh yeah, choose. Yeah.
I've already chosen.
Oh, yeah.
This is biology.
Hey.
Muscles are attached to bones by means of. Muscles are attached to bones by means of ligament, cartilage, synovial membrane, tendons, connective tissue. Muscles are attached to bones by means of A, ligament, B, cartilage, C, synovial membrane, D, tendons, E, connective tissue. Show me your muscle. Show me your power. Show me your power.
I'm confused.
Muscles are attached to bones by means of ligament, cartilage, synovial membrane, tendons, connective tissue.
I'm tempted to say connective tissue.
Oh yeah, pick it now. Oh yeah.
Tendon.
Yeah?
I don't know.
What's your answer? What's your answer?
This is so embarrassing.
No put pepper this thing for Ayo. I beg you.
Tendon. The pepper is confusing. Tendon.
Tendons.
I know it's wrong. Is it right? Is it wrong?
I give it to you. Make it not be like say, So the answer is tendons. Muscles are attached to bones by means of tendons. How many do you have now? Are you anywhere close to being our champion for today? Okay, you have 5. Yeah, you need to have 2 more to be our champion. These are the 2 questions.
Wait, I missed 3. Oh, really?
Yeah. Okay, so of course you know what the show is all about. We're trying to change the narrative about the importance of education, especially for young kids, young adults these days. I know you said it before that you wished you had finished?
Yes.
That you wished you had finished school, but the length you went, the level you got to, how important has it been in your journey?
I believe, let me put it this way. I believe every type of education that you have is very important.
Absolutely.
Be it in the classroom, be it
On the
on the
streets.
streets, be it in, is very important. And you might not even know the part that it plays until it starts playing those parts in your life. I thought like, what's all this? What are we? You understand? But those things are helpful in its own ways. It's helpful. Might not be every time. Things that I learned in primary school have become useful to me at one point in my life. It became useful. So I don't. There's no part of education that can be underestimated or downplayed. It's very, 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 very important. What is even more important is going after something that you are passionate in, not for the sake of, so that they'll say, I went to school, I have a degree. It's something that I want to learn this and I'm passionate about. It's not about what my parents want. It's what you're passionate about. So I ask my nephews and my nieces, like, okay, you're about to get into university. What are you interested in? And then we try to balance it out with, the economic situation. Like, okay,
In the
if you go and
country.
read this,
Yeah,
when
it
you
is.
finish,
Yeah, you have
what
to
are the
start.
prospects?
Yeah.
Of or probability of getting a good job with this course, and then we just try to. But there's still that. What are your interests part of to it? Like, it's not about go and be a doctor, go and be an engineer, as whatever what we experienced growing up. It's about where your passion lies. And so you should go for that and improve. And sometimes you already have those gifts, but you don't know how to align, you don't know how to just apply, and so maybe you need to go to a classroom, or you need to have a teacher to sort of guide you, refine it.
Yeah.
So but it's just important to have a form of education. It is very, very,
Whether
very important.
within four walls, or
Yes,
outside
have
of it.
a skill, and then I think because we just say education is like, let's go and
read and write.
have a skill. It's part of education. We used to have technical colleges.
Absolutely.
Vocational.
I mean, we still do.
Are you sure we still do?
Yeah, we still do. It's just that the focus is more on
and that's another thing that I wish I had focused on. I wish I had. I did in secondary school. I did technical drawing. I was one of two girls in the whole school.
Wow.
I did technical. I was tease at that point. We carry out T-square everything, and that's why I said, okay, you don't even know where these things can come into play and guide you and help you. Now, those things that I learned then are helping me now. Like, if I move or if I have artisans coming in, I am very gifted. It's a gift that I can walk and just see that this thing is not straight.
It's not straight,
and I just say very casually, do you know that thing is? And they will use all the whole equipment and like, we've measured it. I was like, it's not straight. And when they measure it, they will find out that it's not straight. And they have to call me and I have to look at it and I have to tell them, okay, go this way, go this way, go this way, without measuring, and they fix it and they find out that it's straight. So it's a gift. That's because I do it a lot. So everything works out at the end. Everything helps you at the end. So if it's a skill, if it's something you're interested in, it's something you need to say, share a wall, whatever, go for it. It's not now you feel like, it's reducing your steez. It's not reducing anything. You can use it to actually make something out of your life. So education in all forms is very, very, very important.
You heard it from Ego. So please take it serious. It is very, very important. Okay, so I have two more questions here for you to be our champion for today, our smart one for today. Literature and biology. We're just going to go with it.
Okay.
Literature. You have to read the extract and then answer the question. But the towering earth was tired of sitting in one position. She moved suddenly, and the houses crumbled, the mountains heaved horribly, and the work of 1,000,000 years was lost. The predominant figure of speech in the above extract is oxymoron, metaphor, simile, personification.
Personification.
Is that your final answer? Let me check my own answer.
It's not, yeah. Personification.
So which one is it? Why personification?
I don't know between metaphor and personification is when you're giving inanimate
Objects, some
I
human,
think that's it,
attributes.
yeah. Is it?
Okay, so you have one more question.
Is that right?
Yeah, so
Say it
yeah,
now.
so the
You can't just
answer
come back, come on.
the answer is
No, it's what? You can't even put...
It's
See, don't be downplaying
personification.
my
It's not like that. Don't be like that. It's personification. Oh yeah, the last one. This is English. Yeah.
Well, I thought you said biology.
Yeah, but this should be English, right?
Okay.
Okay. Choose the word most suitable for the sentence. The dash of the few rich in our society contrasts with the poverty of the masses. The dash of the few rich in our society contrasts with the poverty of the masses. Arrogance, authority, influence, affluence, monopoly.
Can I see it? Contrasts with the affluence.
Okay.
I would say.
Affluence. Again, the question, the dash of the few rich in our society contrasts with the poverty of the masses. Arrogance, authority, influence, affluence, monopoly.
Affluence.
Why not influence?
Because I said it's affluence. Because it's the opposite of poverty. You did not eat this. That last question. So you have two dippings. Let's go. You don't have to tell me. Bring it.
Okay, so
give me my...
we need to end the show now.
So
I will eat it. Waiting now. So how many do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you are the smart one for today. let me clap for you. Because not everybody gets to this point.
It's not easy.
Yeah, so you are a smart one for today. Ego. So you're not just a singer. You're a smart one as well. Again, thank you very much for coming on the show. So, final word, for the young kids, young adults watching who are not so keen about going to school.
So education is important. I mean, it sounds like a cliche, but it's very important. And like I was saying, it's not just in the classroom. Some people can't learn in a classroom. They learn everywhere. So just don't stop seeking. Make a habit of reading. Make a habit of learning, of just trying to know things, how things work, why things are. Have that seeking, spirit, let me put it that way. So yeah, just don't stop learning, don't stop upgrading yourself. And this is such a fantastic idea, and I hope that it will reel people in. It will, because it's very interesting, a way of learning too.
Absolutely.
Eat chicken and answering questions. Another way, I could do this all day. But it's a fantastic idea. Kudos to everybody involved, producers of the show.
Yeah,
kudos,
Exquisite
kudos
TV.
Exquisite TV. Kudos.
Yeah, kudos to me too.
You try small. We should actually put you on the spot.
Why?
Put him on the spot. Let me host. Let me host.
That's not fair.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for coming through, Ego. I really. So on behalf of the team, I mean, we have this for you. They said I should give you this for being coming on the show and also being our winner for today.
Oh my God, thank you. I can't believe but that 3 is paining me. I've just done 10. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Can I bring it out?
Yeah, yeah, you
don't
can.
want to do that.
We can do that after the show.
Okay.
All right. This has been today's
thank you.
episode of the Smart Ones with Ego
Yeah, I'll finish my
Ogbaro,
chicken, oh,
singer, songwriter, actor, soon to be director as well. Big shout out to everyone who made the show possible today on Exquisite TV. Spicy Grill, thank you very much
This
for
is really nice.
really nice and really spicy too. My name is Similulua Hassan. Education is not a scam. I'll
not a
see
scam.
you guys in the next episode. Stay close.